JMU Director of Athletics, Jeff Bourne, is with us now. And just recently, September 1st, going on sale were the club seats at the expanded Bridgeforth Stadium, as that operation will begin at the conclusion of the 2009 football season there at James Madison University. And Mr. Bourne, pretty exciting time from the facility standpoint, and there's been a lot of planning that has gone into this facility, and the time is now, isn't it?
It is. It's taken about 5 years to get it planned, but it's really exciting time for us. You now know what it's going to look like. We can actually sell seats. We can take orders, so that's a good thing for us.
What is the process as far as the club seats are concerned?
Well, they're on sale now, and now's the time to commit for them because they'll be obviously on sale the rest of from now until early 2011. But the club's going to be a great facility. It's going to be something we've never offered before to our fans. I mean, it is clearly a new seating opportunity. We're asking that people make commitments on those for a 4-year period of time. They're roughly $500 a seat, and they'll stay that way until we move the price up to $550 a seat after December 31, 2010. So there's some incentive. There's incentive now to buy them early. We're going to ask that individuals, in addition to buying the seat, that they make a gift to the Duke Club, and that gift level will be predicated based on how many seats they want to purchase. So I've seen the inside of it. I hope most folks have seen the CD that we've sent out, had a chance to view that. Again, it's going to be a great opportunity on game day for just a new experience at JMU.
There are a lot of amenities that go with these club seats. You'll be able to walk right out into your seats. There's all the food and beverage that is available there as well, and this carries on through the third quarter. So it's not just being at the stadium in a seat to see a game. It's a really total experience.
It really is. I mean, you'll come to the stadium, and then, of course, the club opens early. We provide free hospitality in that area through the end of the first quarter. After that, we'll go to probably a debit system, but there's a full range in there of food and hospitality areas pregame. So it's basically everything that you've got in a tailgate area brought to the inside. And the advantage being you can stay inside. The club is roughly 8,000 square feet inside, so it's a huge facility inside. There'll be seating outside then for 1,000 seating for 1,000 persons outside, and you have a terrace area that'll walk outside that you can view the game, or you can go to your seat, or if you don't want to do that, you can go back into the club and stay. So I really envision people using it really on a lot of different levels, more so than, like I said, we've never had anything like it before.
You have asked for quite a commitment from a Duke Club standpoint. Again, if you make certain levels, depends on how many seats you can actually purchase. There will not be, one thing I think it's important to explain to folks, there are not single game opportunities for this because, one, you're protecting those folks that are making the larger commitments to you financially.
We really are. And the good thing about the club seats, I mean, a 4-year commitment locks you into those. When you look and folks have a chance to actually go in there and see what this facility is going to be like, go to any other stadium that you can think of with regard to a facility like this, UVA, Virginia Tech. That's a very, very good buy when you look at the seat cost that we'll be charging for these compared to some of our other institutions. And it's just, again, it's going to be a first-class, top-notch facility with a great opportunity. And we're excited. We think a lot of people are going to take advantage of it, and we think we've already gotten a lot of people that have contacted our offices. We've already signed seat rights agreements right now, early on. So I think it's going to continue. When you have a football team like ours, you get to watch at this level, and that level of excitement, it's the best of both worlds. And I would say, in addition to the club seats, there are also suites available. So, I mean, we're in the suite business. We'll have 15 of them. So when you look at the array of opportunities that will be offered in Bridgeforth on a Saturday, it's really comparable to what you experience in some of the better stadiums around the country.
Do you have any questions of the media that are here?
Sure. Obviously, the school is sinking a lot of money into this. How quickly do you feel the stadium will pay itself off?
The question was, how soon do we think it'll take to pay this off over time? Certainly, the long-range plan for that stadium is a 20-year retirement plan to retire the debt, because there's bonds put behind it to make it happen. There are several revenue sources that'll help pay for that debt. One of them, obviously, rental of the suites, additional revenue off of the club, additional Duke Club gifts that'll come in as a result of that, and then, of course, additional ticket sales in the stadium. And then we'll have a minimal increase in the student fee, which will help us then provide additional seats for the students. To say how long it'll take to pay it off, I mean, our goal, we know early on, sure, we'd love to sell that stadium out from the very beginning. But we've built a very conservative game plan behind it where it would take at least 5 years to fill all the seats from a funding standpoint. So really, we have to look at it on a conservative basis, and what we've done is say that within a 5-year period of time, we'll max out with our total revenue, and then that revenue cycle would run for a period of 15 to 20 years to retire all existing debt. The suite holders question was who would have access to the club. Suite holders and members of the club would have access to it. There's an elevator access as well as an escalator access in the back of it. So if you're in a suite, you can come downstairs, socialize, and then go back to your areas. But primarily suite holders and club members will have access to it. How many suites? There will be 15 individual suites. In addition to that, there will be a large suite for the university president and one for the athletic director. Suites, at this point, we prefer a long-term arrangement on those as well. And what we're going to do in May of 2011, we're going to draw a line in the sand, look at those individuals that are eligible for the suites, and then we're going to start based on point priority. We're going to work our way down the list until they're gone. And we'll do the same thing with clubs. So club seats will be based on point priority. That's really the heart of what we've used here at this school. So everything's cumulative. If you've given in the past, that's why that point total was so important, and while we talk to folks about keeping their annual gifts up so that we can make sure that they'll be in a position to qualify. Minimum donation for a club seat starts at the director's level, and that's $2,000 for 2 seats. So if you buy within the early time frame, it'd be $2,000 gift to the Duke Club, annual fund gift, and then you'd pay additional $500 per seat for that. And then that, of course, as I mentioned earlier, goes up based on the number of seats that you want to purchase. If you want 4 seats, it's a $3,500 gift, and then you get to purchase, like I said, 4 season tickets for that. Individual agreements that we have at this point, I don't know what that actual number is. I'm not giving it to me, but I do know that there's been good demand for them. Is the demand what we were hoping? Yes. When you can open it up and not aggressively have sold it, and people are calling your office asking about seats, that's a great thing. Can you serve alcohol in the club? The answer is yes. We'll sell one to Mike. That's okay. Think of all your friends that would help you pay for it. You'd have a great time. Any other questions? I thought our team played wonderfully. Played hard, did a great job against a tough opponent, and in a very, very tough stadium with a lot of red in it. So,
how did those Maryland players play, Coach?
I thought the Maryland players played extremely well. Thank you, guys.